Hello, welcome to Willow Yoga, Minnesota. This practice is to get ready for your day. And maybe it's a big day, maybe you're tired and just need some energy, or maybe there are things you're worried about. This practice will help us get really grounded and yet open so that we can meet our day with our best self. A dear friend, Linda, sent me beautiful little figurines, and we're going to use these figurines to help guide our practice. So many thanks to the dear heart of Linda, and let's begin. So we'll start today with ourselves in our seats. Bring your hands to the OK sign and bring those palms face down. So that's this woman. We're sitting up nice and tall. Those palms are down on the knees, and this is going to ground our energy. As we take this posture, we let those shoulders melt down our back. We find balance in the sitting bones, not letting them rock forward or back, but instead they are this beautiful bowl that is even and balanced, grounded into the earth. The spine lifts up. The eyes can close, the shoulders soften. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, feel the grounded energy. Exhale, relax any tension. Inhale and ground. Exhale, stay wide. Inhale, shoulders soft, neck long. Exhale, feel your connection to the earth. Inhale and exhale. Open those eyes. Let's go ahead and extend those arms out of our shoulders. Right hand drops, left arm comes up and over. Try and stay pressed through that left sitting bone and keep that neck nice and long. Feel grounded even now as we're starting to reach away. Let that breath come into that left side body, and exhale, come back up to center. Our left hand plants, right arm reaches up and over. Notice if your shoulder wants to come forward, can you bring it back? Stay pressing through that right sitting bone and extended in that neck. All of those things are to help us stay extended rather than letting ourselves get gripped and all tight. Last breath in and exhale, we come back up. Now interlace those fingers or grab your elbows behind you or interlace those hands behind you and inhale, open up in your chest. Your chin can drop. Here, find the grounded energy in those sitting bones, and then away from that grounding, we lift our hearts. The crown of the heads rise, but still feel how connected you are to the earth, how settled, how grounded. Take one more inhale. And now exhale, release. Those arms extend, turn those palms up, and imagine you're trying to touch those thumbs behind you. So here it's really easy to get crunchy up in that neck. Keep those shoulder blades down your back. We open as we extend. We ground as we rise. One more breath in. And now bring your hands to your knees. Bring the other leg in front. And now we're going to bring your dominant hand under your belly. Bring your non-dominant hand on top and your thumbs touch. So I'm left-handed, so my left hand is on the bottom. If you're right-handed, it's the right hand. The other hand comes on top and those thumbs touch. We lift those shoulders up by our ears and we go back and down. And so now we're moving on to figure number 2. And this is a beautiful circle of our arms. So I want us to welcome our center and being centered. We lift and try not to add any tension and close those eyes. Notice the spaciousness. We're moving then up from those sitting bones now to our navel. And I love to think of that navel as our seat of wisdom. So we welcome the wise self. We welcome our best self because it's in us. It's always in us. So we quiet in order to tap in to that deep wisdom. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your chin drops. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees. Start to circle, going one direction and then the other. Now we're adding movement into that space at our belly button. We're trying to get our spines a little bit warmed up. You can press those sitting bones down, rocking side to side, moving as minimally or as deeply as you would like. Maybe you'll notice that things start to loosen up the more you do this movement, inhaling and exhale. Coming to center, we grab onto those knees. We inhale, lift our hearts, and exhale, rock back through that navel. Inhale, that navel rolls forward, hearts lift, and exhale, rock back, stretching between those shoulder blades. Inhale, we rise, and exhale, we come on back. And now, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Inhale, look back to the right and twist. And exhale to center, sitting up tall. Inhale, we're twisting from that base. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, we rock back to the right and center. Inhale to the left and center. Now you can move a little more quickly, getting some extra energy in that spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel that fluidity. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. All right, we're going to switch the cross of our legs once again. So now we're back to that original. This time we'll bring our hands into prayer. So your thumbs press into your heart. Keep a little space between your palms. We drop that chin, lift the shoulders up by the ears, move them down and back. You can look at the floor, rising through your heart. Now we're trying to create spaciousness at our heart's center. We create shells around our hearts. We curl in because of our work, because of how challenging things can be. Think about those thumbs pressing into that heart, pressing goodness, openness, willingness into that heart space. We center, we lift, we open. Breathing, thinking about what happens when we move into the world with openness and kind-heartedness. What happens when we move into our challenging situations with that lens? What happens when we smile, when we greet, when we open and welcome? Breathing one more breath. Let's exhale, release those hands. So remember which leg is in front. We're going to switch back then. But come onto your hands and your knees. One of my favorite poses is puppy pose, and that opens up this heart of ours. We walk those hands forward. We keep our hips lifted. The heart melts toward the earth. Your forehead can drop towards your mat, maybe land. And here, not only think expansion of your heart, but melting at the back of your heart. So that space between those shoulder blades, right along your spine, those shoulder blades, they're wings. And we often so much gather tension on our wings. Can we let go? Can we release that tension, letting it flow down our arms, into our hands, and into the earth, letting that tension be carried away. We open at our heart space, inhale and exhale. One more breath in. Now we walk those hands back, and we'll do some cat-cow. Inhale, our heads and bums lift. We exhale, push that heart up and away. Inhale, heart drops as our head and bum lifts. Exhale, we push everything away. We drop through our hearts. We lift our heads and exhale, push everything away. Come to a neutral spine. So we don't want to drop, we don't want to arch, we're nice and neutral. Inhale, bring your left ear back towards your left hip, and exhale, we come to center. Inhale, now it's the right ear back, and we come to center. We bring that left ear back, moving the spine and the heart side to side, thinking of a beautiful S-curve. Slowly going side to side. Last breath in and move. And exhale, coming to center. Cross the ankles behind you and return to your seat, bringing that other leg in front. So it's probably the awkward one. And now we're moving on to the most vigorous of these seated postures. Find your seat, first of all. So move that bum flesh out of the way. Bring your hands to heart center. We have that groundedness. We have the openness. We have the shine, or the welcoming of our hearts. And now we're going to shine those arms up overhead. The chin drops. The arms reach up. Feel the press of the palms. Now it is really easy for those shoulders to crowd the neck. Can you stay long in that neck? And it might not even be moving the shoulders away, but you can certainly try that. It might also be trying to lift the crown of the head even more while keeping your arms where they are. Noticing if you're leaning forward or back, can you extend straight up out of the pelvic bowl? Reaching, shining your arms up into the sky. This is some work. It's requiring some steadiness, and you might start to shake. I am. And that just means our muscles are working. We continue that breath. Can you breathe, feeling your ribs grow wide on the inhale and exhale? Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. Now we bring our hands back to the earth. Come onto those hands and knees, and from there we tuck our toes, we lift our knees. You can walk those feet forward. Bring your hands like they're to your back pockets, push those hips down, and stand on up. Separate your feet wide and turn those toes out, and we're going to bend those knees. Bring your fingers inside your knees as you sit yourself on down. Notice that it's tempting to really tip forward. Can we sit on up? So shining up through that spine. Now inhale, drop your left shoulder toward that right knee, and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, the right shoulder drops, and we exhale, lift. Inhale, left shoulder drops, we rise. Right shoulder drops, and we lift. Last time, left shoulder, we rise. That right shoulder, and we come on up. Sitting on those hips, rising up and out, bring those hands back to prayer. Oh my legs are feeling this, but can you stay strong? For 5, 4, you are awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs, inhale, bend those legs, exhale. Inhale, press, you are so strong, and exhale, we melt. Inhale, we rise, exhale, we melt. We inhale, rise, and exhale, melt. Inhale, rise, bring your hands to your waist, turn your feet in, and walk your feet so they're about hip width apart. And now we'll do standing half moon. So inhale those arms up, and now bend over to the right. We're stretching that left side, pressing down into that left foot. Notice if that shoulder is coming forward. Can you keep it up and back? See how grounded you can feel. The feet are your foundation, and we rise up through those legs and lean over. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cactus those arms, bring your hands into prayer. Get yourself resettled. Okay, those hands sweep down and up. You can keep your chin down and lean over towards your left. The right shoulder is moving back. We are grounded in that right foot. We are extended and strong, shining through those arms. 3, 2, 1, come back up, look up. Exhale, cactus those arms, and bring your hands into prayer. One final move. So step those feet a little wider than hip width, and you can either grab those elbows behind you or interlace your hands. And now we inhale, lift, and exhale, drop, letting the crown of the head point toward the floor. Feel the grounding of your feet. Lift your navel towards your spine. Your heart is open, and you are shining through your spine. Those arms lift. Take one more breath. And exhale, rise back up. Bring your hands to your waist. Step those feet together and return to a seated posture. Finding your seat, moving the bum flesh. And now let's bring our fingers into an okay sign, but our palms turn up. This is a receptive mudra. We are ready. We are open. We are grounded. We've lit up our spirits and selves. So let's get ourselves centered one more time as we get ready for our day. You are awesome. You are worthy. You are enough. You are the shizzle. You are fierce. You are centered. You have such a deep wisdom inside. And now may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be free from fear. May you face this day with a sense of groundedness and openness, knowing that you shine. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart, taking a deep inhale. Exhale through an open mouth. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Live light.